Alright, so what's up YouTube? Mr. Nice in here. Back with another video, and this video is going to be about like how life wasn't really meant to be easy. And I mean, I think this is realistically is very straightforward. I think people just be saying goofy shit. Like on the internet, you realize how many people are like, and not trying to be condescending, but like people just, it's like, it's a certain level of reality that people don't really feed into. It's like a part of reality that people really try to act like don't exist. And that be bothering me like, and it's like on both sides. I'm not here to say none people be trying to put it on one gender or like on man or woman. That should be lame as hell. But it's like it's realistic. Like people really don't have like people aren't really grounded in reality. Like they thoughts, the way they think. And not saying that's all the way bad, because even to like myself to a certain extent, I think like a little kid with certain things. Even though, like I said, for overall my life, I'm very grounded. I live life linearly, but I do have, at times I can see myself having like a child thinking pattern. Like how, take an example, I want to be a superhero. That's something I don't think a lot of people think like that, but that's how I think, and that's how I'm gonna choose to think, and that's where my happiness comes from. But take for like, if you ever notice how people on the internet, they be like, I just want to be happy, and I think just because I'm on a spiritual path, and the way that I think about it and the way I look at it is that you can only find happiness within. So I don't try to look outside outwardly for things to make me happy. It's like whenever I try to do it, it's like you suffer more for trying to do it. And not saying that, of course, people don't have that awareness, and some people just be trying to seek outward things. And I'm not saying that to look down on them, but I think that's just one example of like people expecting life to be easy. Like if you want to be happy, you gotta go, you gotta seek it, you gotta find it, you gotta realize it. You really have to open your eyes up, and you gotta do really like some soul searching. Like people, I guess people just want things to be fucking like fast food and just be given right to them. And I think that's just due to the way that society is around, how people are just, it's such an instant gratification type of way. Because even me, like I said, I want things quick. Like I want to be fully psychic and shit. I want to have my money. I want to be rich as hell already, just because I see people, my peers, already, you know, with some stability in their life. So me, just humans being social creatures, you compare us up to your peers, and what they say about comparison is like it's the thief of joy. You can't appreciate your own life because you're so caught up in comparison. But you have to realize that the happiness, the joy, and all the things the intangibles are worth. They are worth a lot, but they're only worth something when you are present and you're able to accept these type of things. That's when the happiness, that's when the content, that's when the fulfillment comes, when you can be present and you can accept the fact that sometimes it's just not going to be okay, or life is not going to be perfect. And I'm glad I'm understanding this, and I'm getting some type of wisdom, and some type of love is being realized in my mind and inside my heart and my spirit, that it's not going to always be all right. But that's how I think. But it's people that's 30, 40, and 50, and that's like, when I say like life was never meant to be easy, they thought life is supposed to be easy. Like they think life is, and the things that are worth having is supposed to be easy to obtain. Like realistically, I think anything of any type of value is going to cost something. Like I said, they say like success without sacrifice is nothing. Like I said, it takes away the value of anything. And of course, people may be like, oh, like they may think too deep about it and making it seem like, oh, like like take for instance, like they say in society, like people shouldn't have to work hard. Like it just shouldn't be a hustle culture to a certain extent, and to a certain extent, I believe that. I don't think people should have to bust their ass to make a bare minimum living. But I think that's people that say that sometimes always speaking to like the lazier people. In my opinion, that's what I believe. Like some people only say that because they just genuinely don't have a desire to work. They're just lazy people innately. And it bothers me when I hear adults, even though I'm a young adult, but I hear adults with families, and they have full lives, and they worrying about being happy, and they don't have their life together, or they are legit taking other people through terrible circumstances, and they worry about their own happiness. And yeah, you gotta understand and respect. Yeah, I am a human being as well, but when other people get into like when other people come into the play, and you're not fending for yourself no more, then that's where the problem comes in. And I think that's probably one reason why I will refuse to have kids earlier, even just keep anybody around me that, in my state of just craziness. Not saying I'd be doing crazy shit, but I would much rather, if I'm in a fucked up position, I don't want to add nobody into that position with me, because I just don't want them suffering as much as I am. Not saying I'm fully suffering, but just for the point. Like, people don't care about what they do to other people. And that bothers me tremendously. I think that's part of the reason I don't like talking to people or coming outside. Like I said, I'm a chill person. I just stay in the house, and people just don't care how they treat people. And that be bothering me to the max. But not to get too far away from the point, but it's just that life is never really meant to be easy. Like, people be wanting this shit easy. They want it to come easy. And it's understandable why. It's because just humans, we just lazy creatures. We want everything to just come easy. And that's kind of how it's about to be. That's what I think it is. Like, with AI, it's just AI gonna give everybody what they need, but it's it's gonna kill people motivation to do anything. I don't think people gonna be believing in God soon. But life is never meant to be easy. Like I said, if you ever want something of value, you really have to bust your ass for it. You're gonna have to sacrifice something, whether that's a belief, whether that's physical things, whether it's a relationship with yourself, a negative habit. Something has to give. That's what I come to understand and know, is that some things just have to give. Like, you literally have to sacrifice something in order to really increase or, just have success with whatever you're trying to do. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a career, whether it's in a hobby, sacrifice has to be made. If I say you're going to have to get rid of that fear, you're going to have to get rid of that laziness, that lack of motivation, that lack of discipline. Like, something has to be replaced. Something has to be shed for the new growth to come in. And with a negative mindset and not being able to ward off the fact that life isn't going to be easy is going to be very important. So yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.